Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, TT. We just talked. Did I just talk to you, TT? I think I just talked to you. Awesome. Awesome. Good morning. Hey, Miss Mecca. Good morning, sweetie. So, my name is Elena Kingetti. I am the Hey White Family. I am the proud owner and CEO of EK Management and Associates located in Raytown, Missouri, suburb of Kansas City, Missouri. Oh my goodness, you guys see that? Oh, wow. Okay. So anyway, um, the littlest things make me excited sometimes. Hey, Leslie. So anyway, um, I'm so excited. I'm so excited this morning because I have a new client. And hey, Angel. And we are getting his truck registered. Last week we went to go pick the truck up, and this week we got all the paperwork together. And this morning we're getting it registered. Hopefully, it can get on the road like tomorrow. Sorry, sorry. So tomorrow is Saturday, but loads move on Saturdays, and drivers are ready to roll. So my office always tells me I'm in such a rush to do things. But anyway, so truck registration. So um, registering a truck in each state is different. I've registered trucks in many states, and every state is different. Like every state literally has its own program, its own set of rules. You get set up with a truck. When you get set up with the truck, you have when you get set up with your truck, you have a you got your federal regulations that you have to go by, and then you also have your state regulations, that you have to go by. So part of it is your whole registration process. The registration process in itself, if you don't know what to do, will make you want to throw the whole truck away and say, forget that I even made this down payment, forget I even got this truck, because it can be such a headache. My office, Ashley and I, we've done registrations for so long that we're used to it now. You know what I'm saying? Every state just is so different. Anyway, so this guy, he's registering here in Kansas City, Missouri. So, of course, we know Kansas City like the back of our hands, or we know Missouri like the back of our hands. So, this is so funny. So, it's like certain processes that you have to go through. So I take on half the road, Ashley takes on the other half. So this morning, I'm up and going and everything to do my part or whatever, so she can do her part. And let me tell you guys, so I get here, and all of a sudden, I'm trying to get here by 8 o'clock, get my part done so Ashley can get on the road, get her part done. So I get here and I get to the door, and they're getting the carpet cleaned, Miss Leslie. Of all the days in the world for them to get the carpet clean, and they don't open till 10 o'clock. And I'm like, are you serious? Those are the things that'll make you want to throw the whole truck away. Because I'm like, oh my God, Ashley has to get on the road. Most of the time when it's time to register a truck, you have to go to the state capital. And you don't always live near to your state capital. You know what I'm saying? So it's a drive to get there, and I'm just like, are you serious? So I'm here in the car, because then I text Ashley and I was like, and the crazy thing is, I get here at 7:45, like, I'm gonna beat the crowd, I'm gonna be the first one at the door. And so I get here, and all of a sudden, the sign is on the door. And so I text Ashley. I'm like, well, I don't know, to go back to the office or just wait here in the car. And I never like have just an hour and a half of downtime. And so I'm just like, okay, I just waited, and I did some work. By the time I look up, it's only like 40 minutes left to wait. And I said, well, why not just do a YouTube video? I am like not a person to be by myself. Like, I like to talk. And sitting in the car, I'm just like, I want to talk. I want to do something. Yes, Miss Angel is moving forward. The key is the owner operator is moving forward. You're exactly right. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna talk to my YouTube friends this morning. I'm gonna talk to my YouTube friends. So, any questions about anything as far as truck registration goes, getting that truck on the road? It's a process within itself. Getting the truck on the road is a process within itself. Getting the tags, getting um, yeah. Thank you, Miss Mecca. Exactly, divine timing. But it's a process in itself. Getting that truck on the road, getting the paperwork done. And if you don't know and nobody is there to help you guide you through the process, that's one reason why we do what we do at my office. Because I was noticing, like, when I first started EK Management, it was because I was noticing guys didn't know what to do. Ladies as well didn't know, how do I get this trucking company started? Where do I go for here? Where do I go for there? How do I know how to register? What type of tags do I need? What type of titles do I need? Are there waivers that I can get? You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, because one bad mistake when it comes to your truck registering, getting started, the initial process, one bad mistake can hold everything up. You check one box wrong, all of a sudden you're 30 days out now. You got to get it corrected and this and that. And that was one of the reasons why I started the company, because people were calling, asking me how to do this stuff. And I'm like, I don't know how to do it. And Ashley and I was like, okay, people need help. Let's figure this out. So I took my brokering hat off and I started figuring out, how to manage trucking companies, how to get the truck registration, how to make the process easier for people, and I think we do a pretty decent job. You know what I'm saying? Everything's not easy. Some things are hard. Some states will have you pulling your hair out because you're just like, oh my God. I always tell everybody, Missouri is so easy. Like Missouri is such an easy state to open a business in, to run a trucking company in. Like, we just don't, it's cool. And I pray that they don't change. Some states are just a little more complicated, and who knows why? Who knows why? Anyway, guys, that is it. I'm done ranting this morning and raving this morning. So I'm just going to sit here and wait for my little place to get through cleaning the carpet. Now that I think about it, I guess we're going to have to walk on wet carpet when we get in there, but I don't care. I just want to get my paperwork so Ashley can do her part. Okay, so programs. Last night I went over, we have the $500 weekend crash courses going on. So shoot me an email, info at thetheekm.com. This month I'm going to be in Sacramento, California. If you're anywhere near the area, shoot me an email, info at theekm.com. Also going to be in the Florida, Atlanta area. So shoot me an email, info at theekm.com. I'm doing another Pink Lady special. So if you're a woman and you're looking to get into the business, shoot me an email, info at theekm.com. We're doing some creative financing for our women this month. So if you are a woman, a lady, and I did a video last night and I was talking about, you in the ATL Angel, shoot me an email so we can maybe get you going. So I talked last night about sometimes as women, we focus on everybody and everything else, in our life. And we think we have to get permission. We got to get permission from our husbands. We got to get permission from our kids. We got to get permission from the kids' schools if we can do this and do that. I mean, we have so much going on that sometimes we neglect ourselves, we neglect getting our nails done. I mean, I'm guilty of that. We neglect getting our massages. The things that make us feel good, the things that relax us, that make us better women to deal it, a lot of times we neglect it because we spend so much time taking care of everybody else. Have you ever seen a beautician? Everybody's hair is done, like she's the best in the city, but her hair isn't always together, because that's what we do. I tell everybody, I'm firsthand, my trucking company, my business isn't when what it needs to be, but all the time. But I'll make sure, I get my clients and stuff together. So as women, we just do that, and I'm here to encourage you and to motivate you that that man's not going to leave you because you're following your dreams and your visions. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it makes them jump up and check themselves and get in place, and realize, what, I need to appreciate her more. You know what, she's smart, she's intelligent, she has some things going for her. I said last night, if he's going to leave you or divorce you because you decide to take a class and you decide to do something better for yourself, whether it has to do with trucking, psychology class, or anything like that, here's the secret, honey, he was going to divorce you anyway. He was gonna leave you anyway, girl. That's just an excuse. I'm just saying. They huff, they puff, or whatever, but they not gonna blow the house down. You know what I'm saying? I just that's just it. Sometimes we have to just take one for ourselves. We forever as women take one for the team, but how often do we take one for ourselves and say, you know what, I'm doing this for me. I'm gonna get this done, and I'm gonna do it for me. I'm going to take this class for me. I'm going to start working out in the morning for me. I'm going to go to yoga class for me. You know what? I'm going to spend $5 a morning on Starbucks because it makes me feel good. So I'm going to do $25 a week for me. I can buy the kids Jordans. I can do this for the husband, this and that. Guess what? I enjoy my Starbucks. So I'm going to do my $5 a day Starbucks. I'm just saying, I'm just using different examples. Like as women, that we just need to know our worth and know our value, and don't let somebody else dictate it to us. Don't let somebody else determine it to us. You were an individual before you got married. You were an individual before you started dating. You were an individual before you had them babies. You're still an individual. Sometimes we get lost in everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Even church, you know what I'm saying? Even church, we ministry work, volunteer work, nonprofit work, even our careers, you know what I'm saying? We get lost in helping everybody else because we were designed to be a helpmate. That was our design. That was God's design, to make us help, be able to help. But a lot of times you're not as good to other people if you're not helping yourself. And my challenge to my pink ladies is, what makes you smile? What brightens your day? What makes you say, what can you do for yourself this Friday, this weekend, to make you smile, to make you better? Go ahead, buy the extra wig. Get the extra diamonds on your pedicure. You know what I'm saying? Pay for the extra design. You know how we get sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We go in and I'm not gonna spend that $10 extra. What's $10? Girl, do it. You know what I mean? My cousin, he was telling me he gives his wife money to go shopping, and he's like, it irritates me because she comes back with all this stuff for the kids, and I'm like, baby, what did you buy you? Exactly. If he's giving it to you, then do it. That's just it. I can go on and on and on. But my pink ladies, I just want to listen to just be all that you can be and do all that you can do today. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm going here, get this truck registered so we can get it on the road, get this driver on the road. The driver's like calling me every day. He's ready to make money. The owner's ready. Everybody's ready to make money. So it's just a process sometimes. Anyway, shoot us an email and we will talk to you guys later.